Hi folks, Tom Walsham here of the Neptunes. I'll give you a rundown of some of my favorite surf gear. Oh boy, where do I start? There's two of my favorite things. It's a 1963 Fender Stratocaster that's been refinished in this groovy green fade paint job. That's the way it came to me. If you pop the pickguard off, it's Lake Placid blue under there. Sad thing is, it would have been an amazing original condition had they left the crazy blue finish on there. But the other thing is, I'd probably not own it if it hadn't been refinished and left for sale in Hollywood, and nobody thought it was a nice guitar because of that green finish. And I picked it up from my friend for a crazy deal. Anyway, it's sort of the foundation of my tone. I love this guitar. Here is my other partner in crime. Favorite thing in the world is this deluxe reverb. 64 deluxe reverb. Came to me with a different baffle in it, we made a new baffle for it. It's the only non-original part, except also the grill cloth is not original. That came from a vintage black panel Fender that was once owned by a famous harmonica player. I think he played for the Jay Giles band. Yeah. This I found on Craigslist years ago for a really small sum. This is a 70s EP2 tube-driven Echo. This is my Showman amp that basically through weird trade situations I got both pieces for free. The Showman head is a 65 cabinet, but everything inside dates from early 64. We have no idea reason why, but anyway. Then years later, I was gifted this JBL D130F and a Fender tone ring cabinet, and that's actually been on stage with the Byrds and probably some other bands we've heard of. So that's the surf tone right there. I love that combination. Fantastic. This is my double neck pieced together with a Warmoth body, but they finished in Lake Placid blue for me. I bought a Chinese precision bass and a Mexican Stratocaster from Guitar Center in San Francisco, both used, and put that together, and that went on, did many shows with the Neptunes back in the original formation. This is my Stratocaster I built from raw wood parts, again supplied by Warmoth. Stainless steel frets, Lawler pickup set, has everything I wanted to put on the Strat. And when I was done building this thing, it's got a very light swamp ash body. When I was done building it, I was amazed how similar it was to my vintage one. So I think I succeeded here. Here's this 64 Fender concert amp, another 40-watt platform. They didn't make a lot of these. They made them for less than a year, I think, or maybe about a year, because everybody wanted the super reverb, obviously. This came to me with one working speaker, and eventually got a nice set of Alnico 10s for it. It happens to be probably one of the best sounding clean amps I've ever heard in my life. You can plug this in, compare it to any other amp, and it'll make your eyes roll back in your head. Why they weren't more popular, I don't know. Go find one. You can find them for cheap, and they're usually in good condition. 64 Fender Concert. Here's my pedal board. I've had the hoof for quite a while. That's a germanium one. I just have to make sure when we play a hot gig in Fresno that it's been in the fridge for a while, or else it won't work. But that's just how it is. I'm not gonna blame it because it's a great sounding fuzz. Next to it's my Tube King, Ibanez Tube King. This is the early model, made in the USA. There's some fun lawsuit stuff, look it up. I mean, BK Butler was a part of it. It's a fun story. This DD3 is literally the first thing I bought with my very first credit card back in the day, and it's still on my pedal board. I mean, you cannot beat Boss. The DD3 is a great Echo. This next thing is a Walrus Audio. I think it's called a Fathoms. I've been just really into ambient sounds and creating really echoey, reflective tones with the guitar, and that thing is just wonderful. It's a lot of fun. And the ubiquitous Polytune, which I kind of miss my TC Boss tuner I used to have, but it's pretty cool. And for the surf world, I guess that's pretty much my stuff. Thanks for listening.